With age comes wisdom, but unfortunately it comes too late. In this video, I'm going to share with you guys the very important things that I wish I started doing earlier in my life. I didn't have a role model growing up. Nobody told me these things. I wish I knew this before. It would have made things a lot easier and I would have gotten to places a lot faster, but you live and you learn, and I'm sharing this information with you guys to try to help you. If you're younger, if you're in high school, or you're in your 20s, this is some very important stuff that you should think about, because I didn't think about it when I was younger. You think you have forever, you think you don't have to really worry about anything, you think that you have plenty of time, and things are just gonna work out. But as you get older, and that happens very quickly, you realize that things don't always just work out, that you kind of have to do things now that you never thought you'd have to do. You have to worry about things and stress about things, and if you only did these things earlier, you'd be a lot further ahead in life and things would just be a lot simpler. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, leave me a thumbs up at the end of this video, and let's get into it. One of the things that I really wish I started doing sooner is exercising, working out. And let me tell you why. It's not because this is just a thing to do that you should be doing it. Of course, this is something you should be doing. But I started doing it late in life, and it's just a lot harder to do when you're starting later in life. And one of the biggest issues with this is time. I don't have a lot of time to go to the gym and work out because I'm older, I have responsibilities, and I just don't have that much time. When I was younger, I could go to the gym with my friends, spend several hours, have fun, and I didn't have any other obligations that I had to worry about. And if I started doing this sooner, I'd be a lot further ahead. And at this point, maybe I would just be going to the gym and 20 minutes would be enough because I would just be maintaining and I wouldn't be starting from scratch and trying to basically grow muscle and work out and build and exercise and improve my health. So make sure you start exercising, whatever it is you're doing, going to the gym, playing sports, doing some kind of exercise. The sooner you start, the better. Your body reacts better when you're younger. You're gonna get more benefit faster, and it's just easier to also build that habit for the long term. The second thing I wish I started doing earlier is saving money. You always think you're just gonna make money when you get older and it's just gonna come quickly and easily, but unfortunately that doesn't always happen that way. It's always good to start saving money as soon as possible, as early as possible, as time passes, and it's gonna pass anyway, whatever you're doing. You can save up some money and have that money for whatever comes up, because you will have opportunities that come up in your life, but if you don't have the money or the resources, you will not be able to take advantage of them. So make sure you try to save something consistently as soon as you can, even if you're not making that much money. I know people that don't necessarily make a lot of money, but they've always saved and they actually became very successful and were able to buy a house and start a business. And it's just something that is very important and you just need to do, and you need to learn to do. The sooner the better. The third thing that I wish I had started doing earlier and made a habit is reading and learning, even a little bit at a time. You don't have to read a book every single day. You could just read a few pages, but it's an amazing habit. You learn so much, you get exposed to so much information, and it just develops your mind so much more. You learn so much more, you know so much more, you become a lot more resourceful, and you just become a lot smarter. And if you haven't been reading your whole life, it can be very difficult to start later in life. You get annoyed, you don't have the attention span, and your head starts to hurt, and it's just very difficult to pick up these habits later on in life. So the sooner you can start doing this, the sooner you will start to gain knowledge and information, and you're just gonna get ahead of many other people. When you're younger, go ahead and take risks. Now that doesn't mean to go out and do stupid stuff, to do reckless stuff, but that means that you can experiment. Money's not that important because you can always make more. You don't necessarily have that many responsibilities. You don't have to worry about a lot of things. So you can definitely try new things, take risks, because that's how you learn. That's how you figure out what you want to do. That's how you figure out what you're good at. And that's how you come across really good opportunities. So the younger you are, the more risks you can take, because you do have more time to get over it, for it to be behind you, and for you to move on to bigger and better things. So this is super important. I wish I took more risks. I wish I tried those things that I thought about, but then I was a little bit too worried about doing, and I thought it was too risky. But when you're younger, that's when you got to do it. When you get a little bit older, it's going to be very hard, because you have obligations, you have responsibilities, you're set in your ways, and you just can't necessarily take those losses. And you don't have anyone backing you up, like your parents or anything like that. And this is the last thing, and maybe even the most important thing that I wish I did more of when I was younger, and that is make more friends and network more. I really wish I did more of this, because we all know that it's not really always what you know, but it's who you know. The more people you know, the more opportunities you will have. You can simply reach out to somebody and you will get a job. You will get an opportunity. They will help you. You will be exposed to opportunities, to businesses, to jobs, to information, to all these things. And it's really just about knowing those people, maintaining relationships, and having a big circle, a lot of friends, acquaintances, business partners, and things like that. So make friends with people, network with people. That could be the difference between getting a really amazing opportunity versus having a very difficult time trying to figure out what to do in life, how to do it, and having to go through all those hurdles that you wouldn't necessarily have to go through if you just had that connection. I hope you guys enjoy this information. Please subscribe to the channel. I really appreciate it. Give me a thumbs up. Drop a comment below if you have a comment or a question. And I'll see you guys next time. Good luck.